Welcome back, you guys. I am Siren of the Fragdals, and this is it. This is the finals. But before we get into those finals, we want to know more about Just Dance 2014. I am here with my best friend. You've been hanging out with me all 4 days of PAX. You and Daphne. This is Mathieu. He is the director for Just Dance 2014. How's it going? Day 4.
It's awesome. We have wonderful people in costumes dancing. We try to find the most crazy costumes. Please check on Twitch as much as possible to find those videos. Some of them are really surprising.
I think what we could do probably at the next event is literally just keep a camera on the Just Dance area, and people would probably watch that all day.
We should do a full-time webcam. That would be awesome.
I agree with that. We're going to have to figure that out because people love to see people having fun. So let's get right into it. When is the game coming out?
It's coming out on current-gen platforms, meaning Wii U, Xbox 360, and PS4 on the first week of October. And it will be out at console launch on Xbox One and PS4.
Awesome. So make sure that you guys go pre-order right now and get the game. How many players can play at the same time? That's what I want to know, because I like to play this game with friends.
Well, obviously in your living room you can play up to 4 players on all consoles, except Xbox One, where you can play up to 6 players, thanks to the new Kinect. So
6 players, that's insane.
That's awesome, but on the World Dance floor now, you know, the new game mode where you can play online with the whole world on the same song at the same moment, there is, as Toon Limited says, no limit to the number of players.
That's insane, 6 people. I need to get a bigger house, bigger living room to fit 6 people.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, absolutely.
So does everyone play together regardless of the console that they're playing on? How does that work?
Well, we'd love to make that happen, but no. For first parties are very difficult to convince to make them dance all of the same platforms. So we have a dedicated server for each platform.
Each one, awesome. So I know we do have a video that we're going to play. This is our avatar video. So I do want to take a look at this. So as we bring that up, we'll ask you a few questions.
So here it's the place where you can create your dancer cards. So as you can see, you can create up to the 8 dancer cards on your console. And as you can see, there are lots of characters that you can choose as avatars.
Those like how they blink their little eyes.
So those avatars are characters that you can unlock through the game thanks to the mojo that you earn while playing. And there are more than 150 avatars that you can unlock, and then you can choose your flag, meaning your country, obviously. You can say if you're a girl or a boy and how old you are when you create your dancer card.
I don't want to lie. I'm going to lie about my age. Is that okay?
No, but nobody will say it, don't worry.
Okay, good.
And then you choose a nickname that will be displayed in the HUD while you're playing both offline and online. So please pick a nice one. Do you always take Siren?
I do. I do. I'm branded Siren for the rest of my life.
Well, actually, we have a mermaid that you can unlock as an avatar. So maybe that would be your avatar. And what's fun with the avatars is that, for example, on Wii and Wii U, using the directional pad, you can make different expressions, like emoticons. So if you're lost, you can be sad. If you're happy, you can laugh.
Oh,
you can make those kind of things.
That sounds so cool. So does singing in the World Dance Floor affect player scores in any way? I mean, I know you can get some bonus points for Mojo points being heard while singing too, so let's talk about that. Yeah,
absolutely. As you know, when you're playing offline, you get Mojo points when you are singing, and you can see your rating at the the bottom left of the screen. So it's something that we included also in the World Dance Floor, but to make sure that we're really focused on the dancing for the World Dance Floor, you don't get any specific points. It's only the dancing itself. But you can see how you perform if you want to sing.
And I love to sing, so this is awesome.
Well, I feel compelled to sing very often, even when I dance, and even on the previous Just Dance games, where we didn't score the singing. Well, for example, in Just Dance 4 with Call Me Maybe, it's very hard not to sing the lyrics.
So can you add new friends via, the World Dance Floor? Can you create a crew? Like how, can I dance with my friends list? How does that work?
Obviously, Just Friend is something that you just a dance. Sorry, it's something that you want to share with your friends. And in the World Dance Floor, that's really something that you can do. Yeah. We have a specific part when you arrive directly in the World Dance Floor on the right, where you can see if your friends are online or not. You can directly join them if you want. And we made sure that it was really, really easy to make new friends also. meaning that when you dance, you can just directly press plus on the Wii U, for example, and see the different players and make them, you can
Altair!
dance with them, yes, as you can see.
Assassin's making its way in here.
Oh, yeah, this one is one of the hardest to unlock, actually. But
Is it?
players can see that we have some Ubisoft avatars to unlock.
And it's the hardest one, of course. That's the one everyone's going to want.
Yeah, and you'll see there are a few surprises as avatars that you can unlock in the game.
Oh, cool. So what kind of fun stats? Are there any fun stats in between, displayed between matches?
Well, when you dance, you on the right of the screen, you have fun stats that appear.
Okay.
And you can see how many players are dancing at the same moment. You can see how many players are dancing in a specific country, in your country, for example. You can see a ranking compared to the whole world. If you're in the top 100, the top 50, top 3, if it happens, it's displayed. Plenty of stats that get you entertained while you're dancing.
Oh,
If you're able to watch the stats at the same moment you're dancing. If you're a very experienced player, you
Yeah.
can do that. If not, you should focus on the characters. I think that's a better option.
I think I need to play a lot then because I don't know if I can do that. Trying to do two things at
It
once.
goes very quickly. You learn the choreos very quickly without realizing it.
Got it. So now, is there going to be any type of latency or lag issues at all with it, being especially worldwide? Like, how does that work?
That's one of the great things about Just Dance. Since it's not really based on the direct interaction, your score, you're 100% sure that your score will be kept and really represented. There is no risk of lag. We update the scores every 5 seconds just to make sure that it's not too crazy to see the scores change every time.
Got it.
But you're sure that you'll get your real score perfectly at the end of the song.
All right, I have a question. So, in a lot of games that we play that are multiplayer, like say for, example, like Assassins, other people can affect your gameplay. So how does that work in Just Dance? Because you're not really going to affect each other's gameplay. How do you keep it to where players still feel connected in that sense?
Well, for us, our main comparison is really like you're going to a nightclub. You don't want to change the way you dance. If we meet each other in a nightclub, for example, we'll dance together. And maybe it's true that in this specific nightclub that is the World Dance Floor, we have those scores that are compared, but I won't change your performance for sure. It's really the idea of having a sense of belonging, being all together dancing. It's really like a huge flash mob, like you feel like I've been here with everyone in the world dancing on the same song at the same moment.
Ah, I like that. So I know we have a video for you guys that we're going to show you real fast. It's the World Dance Floor trailer. So we're going to take a quick peek at that. And maybe when we come back, we can maybe kind of take a sneak peek on our competitors, trying to jump in right now, getting some practice. So let's take a look at that video.
Let's go to the beach, each, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitch like me, it's hard to come by. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, yes, I'm in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all of my money and don't get pushed. I'm on the floor. I love to dance, so give me more. Then here I am. Starships were meant to fly. Hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. Hands up, we're higher than a
So I really do like seeing that video. I mean, it just shows literally the entire globe having fun playing Just Dance. I did see something in there though. It said boys versus girls, like the challenge video. Like, what was that? Can you
Well,
tell me?
To make sure that the experience is always different in the World Dance Floor, we added some of the challenge, so you can choose your side. It's a little bit like our own deathmatch, but for dancing game. For example, here you can choose your side between boys and girls, and then we see which side has the most stars and who wins.
Well, obviously girls. I mean, do we need to even try?
Well, it depends if I play or not. Maybe I can help the boy side. No, they are very good boys playing Just Dance for sure.
So what we want to do right now is we're actually going to try and comment on Prodigy over here. We got our first and second place winners. And what we're going to do, they're actually just practicing right now. They're just trying to get,
Well,
the
it's not
groove
the
on.
first time they practice.
No, it's
They've
not, 'cause
been
these
here
are-
for the whole day.
They've been here every day, technically.
We've been having 3 sessions since this morning, and they've came a lot here on stage.
So I know we've been playing She Wolf, and again, for people that are in the chat, this is the one song. This song is so hard. I've seen one person yesterday who's Flame Hopper get the 4 stars. He's the only person who
It's
has
true.
competed out of 4 days to get that.
It's true, it's one of our very hard songs, and it has an epic feeling with a slow start and then very intense, and that's the reason why we chose it for the finals.
Who do you think is going to take it? Who's your money on out of these 2 players?
Well, I would say now that Prodigy is a bit ahead, so that would be a good bet, but we never know, because you know that when you're playing Just Dance, just trying to cheat, or not cheating, but trying to outwit the scoring system, it doesn't work very well. You really have to let go and just dance. That's the name of the game, and you never know, because psychology can be important.
So what about this game has made it blow up? I remember when Just Dance first came out years ago, nobody knew what it was. How did it become such a huge phenomenon? It's the #1 selling dance game.
Yeah, it's still the #1 selling dance game. It has always been, and we must admit that at Ubisoft it was a surprise. Not everyone was sure what it would be. There was a few dancing games before, but it wasn't the same spirit.
Yeah.
Here you really focus on a character and you reproduce the character's movement, the dancer, and it really feels different. It's not like you're following inputs or direction or something like that. And it's really simple. We are very dedicated to creating new characters and new backgrounds for each song. It's something that no other music games do. So we put a lot of our hearts in the game, and we hope that the fans can see it, and they can see that we enjoy a lot working on it, and that we really love what we do.
I love that I see people out in the crowd right now dancing along. Feel free, you guys, if you're out there, dance along. We love that. Now, I know one of the biggest things, too, about Just Dance, I mean, for people who have been here, all week watching the stream, but we have a lot of new people that are in the stream right now watching. So can you just give us a little bit maybe of some of the songs that will be on the game that you can tell us?
Well, the songs we are presenting today are quite numerous, but it's only one part of the 40+ tracklist that we have. What we've been playing a lot these days are YMCA, for example, from Village People. It's a very fun song to play when you're 4 players, 4 dudes, for example. We have Candy, that has been very successful because it's a duet between a boy and a girl with a very light-hearted spirit. We've been playing also, obviously, She Wolf, Gentleman. We've been playing a lot of I Will Survive. We have the on-stage mode on I Will Survive, and there's a very funny part where the main singer, who is female, that is accompanied with 2 back dancers, gets carried by the 2 other ones. And we were really happy and impressed to see that the players did it.
I was going to say, I saw players earlier doing it. I thought they were doing that for fun. It's in the game.
They really did it, and that's really fun.
I have a feeling Prodigy's going to kick butt. Look at this right now. We see 4 stars on the screen. This is just practice.
Yeah, and I think that during the competition, as you said, there was almost nobody that did 4 stars. And he even did quite a bit more than 4 stars. Even close to 5.
Okay, let's see what the scores are. I want to see this. And we had Shadosha jump up in there, getting all fly with the guys. 89.65. Oh my goodness, that is the highest score that we see. That is a pretty good score. Too bad, doesn't count, Rob. That does not count. Don't get too worked up. Don't get too worked up.
But he did a special score of 7,777. Maybe
not
he'll
bad.
be lucky.
Not bad, not bad. I want to thank you so much, and I know Daphne's over there setting up the games for our gentlemen. Thank you to you both. I hope you guys had an awesome PAX. I hope everybody at home, you know, Just Dance 2014. This game is going to be awesome, and 6 players. I'm just waiting to do that on my Xbox One. I can't wait. Thank you again. We're going to throw it to a quick commercial. We're going to get our players set up for the finals today of the next level. This is the last. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Here we go. We're going to take it to a quick commercial. Do not go anywhere.